Yo, what is going on, guys? Xline here, and we are back again with another PaleoFrog deck profile. And I know it's really sad news, guys. Totally awesome. Went from 3 down to 1. Was it deserved? I don't believe so. But is the deck bad now? No. I think the deck's still pretty solid. It's a good rogue deck, and I still think it's one of the better trap decks. Obviously, it's it's not as good as Ultra Guys, but I still think it's on the same tier as Guru and itself. Yeah, it's better than Trap Trick and some other decks. My personal opinion, obviously, but yeah, I still think the deck's totally viable, and it's still good. You just gotta be more resourceful now. But let's get right on to the deck profile. Of course, we were playing 3 SWAT Frog, the best frog. Sends any of them, special summons himself by discarding another frog. Free. Well, it's not a frog, but we only play frogs to discard off of. Play a 3 Dude Frog. I still haven't got my 3rd super. Don't roast me in the comments. But whenever he leaves the field, you can search a frog. So you can search a SWAT Frog. It's really good if you don't have access to him already. They were playing 2 Ronin Totem. This card's insane. It actually just had like a huge price spike recently, I think, for Mermail. I don't know what else it would go up for, but this card is insane. You just banish all these, keep special summon himself. You can link climb with it. It's really good. That is it for the frogs, the best boys. Playing some new monsters. I know other people play these cards. I have never played them in the past, but with the loss of Totally Awesome to go to 1, I think we need to play more ways to get the trap card and stun our opponent out of the deck, or out of the game. Stun their opponent out of the game, so we use Absolute King Backjack. He gets our normal traps from the deck. Sits there and sets them. You can activate them to turn their set, and you can arrange the top cards of your deck. So he's really good. Really like him. And he gets 2 to other cards, so like he's still fine. Some people play Lilith as well, but I've never played a Lilith, and I feel like I don't want that many monsters in my main deck. I just want to be like more stun your opponent and more control based. Like obviously Lilith's good, but I don't know. I haven't really tested with it, but who knows? Might switch it up in the future. We're playing 2 Nibiru still. I still think this is very correct. Going to the new format, we don't spiral anymore, so this card's insane. And yeah, I think it's definitely worth main decking in like almost every deck you're playing. It's really good. Moving on to the spell. Yeah, I said spell, not plural. We are only playing Scapegoat this time around. Wow, I know. Since we're playing Backjack, we don't want to hit spells, so we don't want to hit really monsters. We want to hit normal traps. So we were playing the 1 Scapegoat. This card is a god card. Once you do this, you pretty much win, honestly. This card's insane. But moving on to traps. We are playing 3 Paleozoic Canadia. Card is Book of Moon, pretty much. Really good one. We're only playing the good Paleozoics. We're not playing Morella or the one that gets out of the banish. We're not playing those. Like the banished one's still good, but not in like 40 cards. There's just better cards nowadays. 3 Dynamiscus, Karma Cut. This card's insane. I love this card so much. And we're playing MST, Illinoids. This card's also good. He's probably my least favorite one, just because I don't know. He's just all right. This one's by far the best one, for sure. This one, Book of Moon, is cool. Yeah, those are the Paleos. A small Paleo count, but still efficient. I love them. Plus, they're all searchable by Trap Trick. Playing 3 Infinite Permanents is a new change to the deck. I wanted more hand traps, just in case we go second. I took out Evenly Matched, and I put in Infinite Permanents. I feel like this card's really good. And yeah, I just want to stun your opponent as much as you can. Just slowly get the advantage in the game and win. We're playing 3 Compulsory Evacuation Device. We're not playing Crackdown. We're playing Compulse because of Backjack. Plus, I think Compulse is a little better. Bounces cards. You can bounce your own cards back if you have to. There's a lot of good applications with the card, and I enjoy it. Then we're also playing 2 Fiend Griefing. We're playing 2 because we play Trap Trick. Plus, this card's really good. You shuffle opponent's monster from their graveyard, and then you send the Backjack. So it's really good. And like I said, they are all searchable with Trap Trick. Trap Trick's an insane card. It's the reason why this deck is still pretty good. So, yeah. And that is normal traps. We're going to go on to the counter traps. We are playing 3 Solemn Judgment, I feel like this is 100% correct. I know going second, this card's kind of bad. Nah, scratch that. It's really bad going second. But this card is way better going second. But I feel like you still have to play Judgment. Like, if they main deck Lightning Storm, you don't want to get blown out. Like, if you don't have a Toad already established, just lose your back row. You don't want to lose that way. But, yeah, I feel like it's needed. Plus, evenly matched as well. Like, it's still a card. People are still playing it. But here's my ratio. I don't play Warning. Warning's alright, but I feel like these are just better. We're also playing Imperial Order as well, because screw Shadal. And Invoked. Yeah. Moving on to the extra deck. I do have a proxy in the extra deck. I'm letting a friend borrow an IP right now. But, yeah. Went totally awesome. Sadly, it's a 1-1. Card's still insane. Still, like, one of the best cards in the whole entire deck. And I don't think that'll ever change until it gets banned. Albania, this is like your second totally awesome. This card is insane. Searches out your Paleos, lets you use them from the hand. It's a nuts card. Unaffected by monster effects. This card's like our Trident. It's still pretty good. 2400 attack. Gets over a lot of things. It's also unaffected by monster effects. And then we are also playing Sky Cavalry Centuria. This card, whenever you attack, after battle damage, you take your damage and you detach and bounce the card. So like you get over like problematic monsters the deck struggles getting over with. Plus it's 2k, so it's also really big. And yeah, I enjoy the card a lot. Moving on, we're playing, oops, my bad. We're playing Link Spider. This card, you just get rid of one of your Paleozoic monsters because they're treated as normal monsters. And for like Boral Sword or the Nightmare cards, you can't use the Paleozoic traps. So this lets you get over that restriction and make it an effect monster because Link Spider is an effect monster. And yeah, once you go on to other players. This card, Link Turbo, is for backjack. I hardly ever make it. I really didn't know what else to put. It's like the flex spot. I feel like there's a lot of flex spots in this deck because it's not like a tied extra deck anymore. It never really was. But yeah, Link Turbo. Then we're also playing, like I said, IP. It's my proxy. Sorry. Proxy. Sad times. But we'll have it back soon for more deck profiles. And yeah, that's IP. Security Dragon. Security Dragon's insane. It's really good off Scapegoat. You bounce cards, like if this is culling, you bounce a monster they have. It's really good. It lets you get over like problematic cards, lets you get over your Nibiru token if it's huge. It's just insane. Wilma Starboy, I know a lot of people don't like this card, but it makes all your waters 500 or more attack, or 500 more attack and defense. So why would you not play it, I feel like? Like just that one for sure. Obviously don't want to go into this all the time because like Master Roll 5, you can just put the stuff in the main deck zones. But I still think the card is necessary at 1. Like it just helps you win games. Like you wouldn't usually be able to close the gap with. Like you'd be like a few hundred off. But with Miss Starboy, you just win. So I enjoy the card. You don't have to play it though. One Nightmare Phoenix, popping back row, and Nightmare Unicorn. This is what you do off IP play. You make the IP, have a Ronin Totem. You use IP, and then you unicorn their stuff away. Really good. Makes the unicorn not able to be destroyed. And for the Scapegoat, we play Avermax. Card's insane. Love Avermax. It's like a Towers. It's really good. We're also playing Boral Sword Dragon. I make Boral Sword Dragon and totally awesome. Or the Sky Cavalry. Just make Boral Sword in one of those two, since like usually you're not gonna have Toads in the long haul because you just want to out resource your opponent. Sometimes you add back the Toad. Like majority of the times early game you add back the Toad, so you can keep establishing it over and over again. But like late game you want to do like add back to Swap Frog and just go into these plays. Link climb up. And Towers is insane. This card's insane. Boral Sword's insane. Lets you just kill him out of nowhere. It's a good card. One Megaclops. This is for Awakening the Dragon. This card's insane. Actually brings back your Toad too, but it halves all the damage for the rest of the turn. It's really hard for people to out. I know the Zodiac deck is like solely to like mainly focused on making this card, but this deck also love this card as well. And also for Awakening the Dragon, we were playing Last Warrior from Another Planet. Card's really good. Stop your opponent from summoning. Good card. Moving on to the side deck. Also, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know, please. I appreciate it. Playing Spear Mode. So this card kind of got worse when Spiral got out of the format, but it's still a tribute summon. It's not special summon. So like the Infinite Negate board, you can just out the Infinite Negate board just simply by tributing off their cards. That's literally all it's in here for. It's just a little less impactful nowadays. But we're also playing Awakened Dragon, like I said. Searchable off Trap Trick. It's really fun. So like if they Lightning Storm and you have Trap Trick, you activate Trap Trick, you banish one, set one, and they have to blow it up. They already activated Lightning Storm. And then you get a free Last Warrior or Mega Clops. It's really hard for them to win from there. And then we're also playing 3 Anti-Spell. We don't want Shaddoll to play. Screw Shaddoll. And also playing 3 Heavy Storm Duster. This card's really good for other back row decks and mirror matches, if people run into those. Yeah, and to top it all off, of course, playing Evenly Matched, also good against back row decks, also good against a lot of the good decks in the format right now. This card's insane. But yeah, that's the deck profile, guys. Appreciate you guys for watching. I will be having a lot more deck profiles coming out in the coming up weeks. I will be having GOAT deck profiles, like 2004 format. I'll be having Subterra deck profile, like Guru Control. So just managing to get all the cards for that. So I'll do some profiles for you guys. Also do some profiles for Salaman Great, possibly Cyber Dragons. Like if you guys want to see deck profile, I can probably make it happen. Just yeah, let me know what you guys want to see in the future. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. And like, comment, and subscribe for more. Have a great day. Stay safe and wash your hands.